A new move by US President Donald Trump could make it harder for some foreign visitors to give birth in America, and Indian families could be among those watching this very closely. But does this mean that children of Indian parents will no longer get a US citizenship? Not exactly. Trump has issued new executive orders targeting birthright citizenship. But these orders take a narrower approach than in the earlier attempt in 2025. The biggest target is what the administration calls the birthright tourism. And when some travelers get into the US mainly to give the birth, well, this is being revoked. Under the new measures, pregnant visitors suspected of traveling to America just for the birth purpose could now face a triggering questionnaire during the visa process at the US holders. And this is where the Indian families could feel the impact. India is considered one of the most important countries planning their birth tourism in the US. Some Indian families also travel to America on visitor visas during the pregnancy or around the time of childbirth. The new policy could mean more questions, additional documents, longer proceedings, and in some cases, visa problems if officials believe that this was the main reason. But here is a crucial distinction. These orders do not immediately remove the birthright citizenship for the children born in the America, especially to the Indian parents. Well, this also includes many Indian professionals in the US on the H-1B visa. So if the Indian professionals are working legally in the America or on H-1B visa and have a child born in US, the new orders do not automatically mean that the child will lose the birthright citizenship. Why the Trump is doing all of this now? Because the earlier attempt broadly restrict the birthright citizenship faced by the major legal setback. On June 30th, the US Supreme Court rejected Trump's earlier effort to end the citizenship for certain children born just to the undocumented migrants, especially from India. Trump has now narrowed his approach, by the way, focusing on just the specific categories of the birthright tourism. But the legal challenges are expected again. Critics argue that an executive order cannot rewrite a right protected to the US Constitution. So for Indian families, the immediate message is simple. Do not assume the birthright citizenship has ended. The bigger change may be increased in the scrutiny for the pregnant travelers using the visitor visa. And the final word may now not come from the White House at all. It could come from the US courts, and until then, America's birthright citizenship debate is far from over. And for thousands of the Indian families, every new court decision could now matter.